Welcome to 549 Media. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the stage is set for tonight's action. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, we bring you every drive, every shot, every play that makes the difference. This is where passion meets performance and every moment counts. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy your hometown Yellowjackets because the game starts now.
Good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready for Heart of the Lakes Conference boys basketball action tonight between the Perham Yellowjackets and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And what should be a fun clash here between these two teams. The Vikings got the earlier advantage, knocking off the Yellowjackets to start the season by the score of 70-59. And you know, Lance, the Yellowjackets coming off a nice win on Friday night. They're hoping they can continue that momentum here tonight against the Vikings.
Well, and we'll be honest, they needed that victory just to kind of pick up. They've been playing really well in every game, and sometimes you just really feel like you're snake bit and you need that victory, and that was the victory I think that can help them accelerate where they want to be. That being said, they're going to face a really good competition tonight, and the Pelican Rapids Vikings come in as one of the top teams in Class A, and we saw what they had when it was, albeit it was a while ago now, Jason, but they have a lot of kids who can score the basketball, and I think the other part that they have is they can match our size, which a lot of teams cannot. So a lot of interesting takes coming in from tonight, and it should be a fun one.
Indeed it should be. We'll take a timeout and get you set up for the game here tonight from the Hive, right here on the 549 Media Network.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Looking for a job that's anything but ordinary? At Kenny's Candy and Confections, we make work sweet. From popcorn poppers to licorice cooks, our team creates fun treats that people love to share. Here, you'll find great benefits, chances to learn new skills, and a workplace full of energy, creativity, and smiles. Because at Kenny's, making snacks is seriously fun. Kenny's Candy and Confections. Apply today.
Family Brands.
And welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as both teams are on the floor, warming up, getting ready to go for what should be a fun one between the Vikings, who come in with a record of 15-3 and 9-1 in the Heart of the Lakes Conference, while the Yellowjackets come in with a record of 8-9 and 6-5 in the Heart of the Lakes Conference. And we'll take a look at how these two teams match up. The Vikings again scoring at 67.7 points per game, and the Yellowjackets at 67.8. Difference, though, again, it's on that defensive side of things. The Vikings allowing just 54.3 points a game. Yellowjackets allowing 62.7. And in the QRF, Pelican Rapids number 2 in single A, and the Yellowjackets ranked 65 in double A.
Yeah, you mentioned defense, and it's always I think I enjoy watching Pelican play for their style of defense. It's going to be interesting. They've got a couple different philosophies, I think. Lately, I've seen them go to kind of a switching man-to-man or a zone that passes off. It depends on which way you look at it. It really raises some fits because your traditional stuff does not work. If you're screening and rolling, they're just going to pass or switch, pass the other guy off. And most offenses are revolved around that high pick and roll or slashing to the basket. You can't get that against these Vikings, Jason, and with the size they have, it really raises the stakes up for the Yellowjackets tonight to be really crisp on offense and to also work hard on those screens, because if you set an average screen, you're never going to get open tonight with the way the Vikings play defense.
That will be key. And also, I think one thing we've touched on a little bit, depth for both these teams. Vikings can go a little bit deeper than the Yellowjackets. The Yellowjackets coming off, again, both these teams played on Friday night, so you get about a day of rest and come back at it for what's going to be a very busy week.
Yeah, and I think they're conditioned now. You're in the point of the season. If it's not too much, it's going to sound weird, but if there's not too many games in a row, I think they're ready for these kind of back-to-backs with a little bit of break in between. They're conditioned to that point. But I do agree. You might see legs become a part of it. If shots start to be short, you got to really key into those sorts of things. I think the other part is going to be the Yellowjackets maybe trying to dictate their style of play a little bit here. And again, they've got a key injury out right now. So it's going to be that bench play, Jason. You called it. I agree with you 100% after I talked myself into it. I think you're right. Depth is going to be a big key for the Yellowjackets tonight to be able to stay with these Vikings.
No cap there, Lance, as we get ready to looking at this team. The Yellowjackets, you mentioned who they're missing. It's going to be Cade Razor, a big player inside, averaging just over 10 points per game and about 8 rebounds per game for the Yellowjackets.
Yeah, he's played well, and you've watched him grow as a sophomore. Just with his presence on the court. And again, but this is an okay time if you're going to get him back to start building some other people's confidence getting in there. The last part I'm going to talk about is Miguel Torres is a really nice player. And, when you have someone who's 6'3", can handle the basketball, does just so many things really well, it's going to be a tough matchup for the Yellowjackets because he can take you inside, he can hit the three-pointer, and he can also handle the basketball. So a key matchup for me is, are they going to be able to shut him down tonight at all?
Another player to take a look at for Pelican Rapids, too. Heard from inside sources that Trey Dockin is one definitely to watch out for, and he's caught on fire of late.
Well, and that's one that you look at. You didn't see him in the stat book in the first matchup. So are there things that can be different? Yes, there is one of them, and he's had 19 points in a game, 14 points in a game, 15 points in a game. That's a lot coming out, and for someone that you maybe weren't counting on to start the season. So really nice player for them. For the Yellowjackets, it was nice to see at Park Rapids, Tate Zacharias come out with 18. That's going to help that scoring. If he can bring some people out, I think Coach Durkheising's offense is going to run a little more fluidly if you can draw people out of the lane.
That will be key. We have much more to talk about as our pregame show rolls along. But first, we're going to hear a word from the Perham Chamber of Commerce here on the 549 Media Network.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota, a great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here. If you'd like to find your inner otter in Perham, visit ottertaillakescountry.com.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry, but the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials, it's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Welcome back into the Hive. Take a look at the Yellowjackets as they warm up on the floor. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready for today's Heart of the Lakes Conference clash. As you take a look at those HOL conference standings, you'll see the number one team in the conference right now at the top, Pelican Rapids at 9-1. They have the number one spot, but by game only because Breckenridge is 8-1. And in third place, Staples Motley at 6-3. DGF is sitting in fourth at 7-4. The Yellowjackets are in fifth at 6-5. Then it's Barnesville at 4-6. Holly at 2-8. Park Rapids at 1-6, and Frazee at 1-10. These two teams were on the floor Friday night, both on the road, and it was Pelican Rapids picking up a 5-point victory over Holly. Trey Dockin led the way in that one. He had 19. Larson had 13, Welch with 11, and Torres with 8 in the victory. And one thing that took away from that is it improved the Vikings to 8-1 away from their home floor. So they're not afraid to go on the road and take it to you.
Well, and from what I gathered, Jason, they had back-to-back away games at Staples Motley the night before. Defeated a really good Staples Motley team by 12, the one that defeated the Yellowjackets earlier that week. So you know that what they're bringing here, they're a dangerous team. Yellowjackets are going to have to play well in all facets of the game, and it might just boil down to some of that free throw shooting that we talked about, kind of game in and game out, and it's been hit and miss for the Yellowjackets when they stepped up to that charity stripe.
And they played a big role here in that game against Detroit Lakes, and then also on the road they knocked out Park Rapids 76-65. Tate Zacharias and Isaiah Farrell had 18 points each. Nathan Rustad with 9 and Cypress Steele with 10. The double-digit scorers in a game against Park Rapids where it was tight throughout, and the Yellowjackets were able to take advantage in the second half.
Yeah, tough place to play on the road up in the land of the Panthers at Park Rapids, and it just always has been a nice win for them to come out. One of the players for the Yellowjackets I think maybe we should highlight a little bit is I think the play of Nathan Rustad has been really, really good for the Yellowjackets. He's had a tendency of starting out hot and kind of getting the Yellowjackets in the game, so to speak, and just he brings that fiery emotion. He's got a kind of that lanky body where he can get to the basket, but he also shoots the three really well. So he's kind of that same when I talked about Torres, he's kind of that matchup nightmare. He's been a spark plug for the Yellow Jackets. I think that has to continue tonight for them to be successful.
We're moments away from the start of our opening tap here in the 549 Media Network. We'll take a quick break, come back. Pregame show rolls along on the 549 Media Network.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Welcome back to the Hive. Both teams getting ready to finish their warm-ups, getting ready to go. The Vikings meeting to our left, the Yellow Jackets to our right. And Lance, keys to the game. I know we talked a lot in the pregame show. And a couple more, I think, quick start tonight for the Yellow Jackets, I really think is going to be big here tonight at the Hive.
Well, and I think with that, Jason, it's believing in yourself, believing in what you can do, because you're going to get tested tonight. This is a really good Vikings team, and for us to think the Yellow Jackets, just because we're at home, are going to walk through this, that's not going to happen. You're going to have to trust each other, believe in what the process is, and ultimately it's going to be the keys of those loose basketball, rebound, do all the little things that are ultimately going to be the big things.
And it's one of those things you mentioned. We talked about the Vikings being road warriors. The Yellow Jackets have struggled a bit here at the Hive, 4-5 on the year at the Hive. We'll take a break, come back. Starting lineups are next here on the 549 Media Network.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
And welcome back into the Hive after our national anthem. We'll now send it down courtside with the public address announcer, Mr. Aaron Anderson.
League sanctioned officials. Tonight, representing the St. Cloud Officials Association are Logan Rydell, Fran Breiter, and Jared Freudenberg. Please join me in giving them a hand for their work. Without them, we don't play tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the visitors, the Vikings of Pelican Rapids. Junior guard wearing number 2, Ethan Heisman. Senior guard wearing number 3, Miguel Torres. A senior guard, number 5, McLean Hovland. A junior forward, number 21, Grady Larson. And a senior forward wearing number 23, Jack Welch. The Vikings are coached by assistant coaches Adam Johnson, Dave Rund, and Derek Nelson, and your head coach, Mr. John Gullingstrew. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the lineup for your Perham Yellowjackets. A senior forward wearing number 0, Tate Zacharias. Sophomore guard, number 2, Isaiah Farrell. A junior, number 4, Jaden Foreman. A junior forward, number 23, Cypress Thiel. And a senior forward, number 24, Nathan Rusted. The Jackets are coached by assistant coaches Art Malone, Gary Gruey, Roland Nelson, and your head coach, Mr. Grant Durkheisen.
And we'd like to thank Mr. Aaron Anderson for the starting lineups, brought to you by New Horizons Realty here on the 549 Media Network. Again, it's Ethan Eisenman, Miguel Torres, McLean Hovland, Grady Larson, and Jack Welch for Pelican Rapids. For the Yellowjackets, Tate Zacharias, Isaiah Farrell, Jaden Borman, Cypress Thiel, and Nathan Rustad as we get ready to go here live from the Hive. We thank you for tuning in. And the Vikings will get the opening tap. Here's Eisenman with it. Guarded by Zacharias, now with the feed there for Larson. Over to the far side, Eisenman. Out of the corner. With it there, Hovland looks inside of the paint. Larson trying to back down Borman. Drives, dishes, hands it off, goes out of bounds.
Nice job by Cypress Thiel being in the right place at the right time there. Didn't come too quickly to help. Nice job on that. That could have been a layup otherwise.
Nice inbounds play, getting it here as Eisenman into the lane, hands it off. Now down low it goes to Larson. Hook shot from him is good, and Larson has the game's first 2 points.
Yeah, and don't sleep on Grady Larson. He's been a veteran of this team for many years. Can score outside as well, so Yellowjackets have to be on point there.
Larson averaging just over 12 points a game, and Rustad's pull-up jumper's no good, and the board is grabbed by Eisenman. He'll come back the other way. Now with it there, Torres drops it off into the lane. Nice move to the hoop, and the bucket is good for Grady Larson. And just like that, he's got 4 and a trip to the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line.
Well, it was an easy, he posted up really high on that. allowed that pass over the top, and it just caught the Yellow Jackets. Kind of a quick, cheap foul on Cypress Thiel, but the Yellow Jackets have to get back, get that covered up.
Larson with a 5-0 run has the Vikings in the lead. And this is kind of what happened in Pelican Rapids. The Vikings got off to a fast start, and the Yellow Jackets found themselves trying to play catch-up the whole game. Farrell with it, drives, kicks to the corner, Rustad, the three, it's offline. Rebound tapped around, and the board is eventually grabbed by Torrance. Up ahead now, Welch back here with it there. Torres swings it around, driving, Larson kicks. And to the near side. Driving baseline, losing control, going up with the shot there is Larson. And now to the floor.
Quick hands by Borman, steals a possession away for the Jackets.
Thiel with it. Will drive off his foot, out of bounds.
Again, you can see the concerted effort right away, trying to get Grady Larson involved. I'm kind of surprised he missed it. It was contested, but he's so strong underneath there. Let's see if that continues, trying to look to him in the post.
Now with it, Torres off to the right side, driving, hands it off there to Welch. Welch averaging just over 16 points a game, gets the ball inside. Pull up from the circle, and it's good on the cylinder, I should say. Welch gets his first points.
Well, and again, that's a tough matchup for Thiel. Thiel at 6'4", not used to that post pressure.
Thiel will take the three, it's no good. Rebound tied up, grabbed, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Jaden Borman, his first.
And you might go, well, he's 6'4", what's the deal about being in the post? Welch is 6'8". So again, that height differential, Cypress used to play him more on the perimeter. That's a tough matchup underneath there.
Eisenman kicks to the near side. Now Torres with it. Torres to the block. Bumping with Farrell, kicks it out. A three from the corner, misses everything. Goes out of bounds. And it will be Yellow Jacket basketball. 15-20 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Dangerous moments there. I couldn't tell whose arm it bounced off of. I thought maybe it was Borman, but not to be. So Yellow Jackets really need to find the right side of the basket here, Jason. It's been a little bit of a drought here to start this thing.
Farrell left it off the screen. He's looking to drive, goes to the hoop, left hand contact there, but it was straight up by Larson, and Pelican Rapids comes back the other way. Here's Hovland with it. Larson again, hands it off to Torres at the free throw line. To the right side, Eisenman thought about it, passes up, tries, Farrell bodies, and it goes to the near side. That leaves Hovland open for the three, it's no good. But a rebound and a putback, no good as well by Larson as it rolls around. Eisenman with it now to the right side, here's Torres. Torres in the lane, nice feed and finish there for Grady Larson. That was a good find, Lance. It's now 9-0.
Oh, was it ever? And that's what we talked about Torres at the beginning. He can hurt you in multiple ways.
To the near side, Thiel. It's a 9-0 Pelican Rapids Viking run. Thiel with it. Into the lane, creating space to Rustad. Takes the three, that's short. Rebound though, Farrell. He collapses and gets it over to Borman. Now to Thiel. Thiel in the lane, loses control of the basketball. Borman gets it. Thiel. And a foul. You may have heard someone was adamant about that call. And it is against Pelican Rapids.
Well,
that's on Miguel Torres.
And again, they are physical with their defense, but we have seen this in the past. Again, you can't get out of control because that can easily turn into an offensive foul, which leads you to sitting on the bench.
Tough shot by Borman off the baseline inbound. Leads to a Pelican Rapids rebound. Torres drives. Shot no good. Field off the board for the Jackets. Farrell now. Drives, kicks. Rustad into the lane. He gets bumped. And him losing control of the basketball because of the bump led to that foul. Otherwise, I think there would have been a little bit of a louder reaction on that one as Torres picks up his second quickly. Farrell's got to hurry to get it in. And he doesn't. 5-second violation.
And I was going to go back to this end of the floor anyways, Jason. What scares me is there's been some missed possessions by the Pelican Rapids Vikings down here, but they're getting to the basket and they're getting good shots as they're not just falling. So the Yellowjackets really have to find a way defensively, and this might be one of them. 1-3-1 zone coming here.
Trey Dockin checks in. Watch out for him. He can light it up from deep. Now drive in Welch. Kick out there. A 3 to Dockin. That's off the back iron. Rebound tied up and grabbed by a Farrell to the floor now. And a timeout has been called by the Yellowjackets. And we'll take it with them on the 549 Media Network. The Vikings lead 9-0.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Welcome back to the Hive. 13-13 to go on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Yellowjackets used their first timeout, still looking to find the bottom of the hoop.
So great job by Coach Durkeising and his staff right there, switching up defenses. I kind of called that before I even knew that the change was coming, that Pelican Rapids, even their missed shots were good shots, and I think you want to get them uncomfortable. I wouldn't be surprised to see a switch of defense again, although you may stay with it because it worked the first time.
Farrell drive into the hoop, short. Rebound grab by Grady Larson. Here's Eisenman with it. Larson drive, left hand, go.
Boy, you got to stop the ball there. Grady Larson just rolling downhill, Jason, and boy, he's going to be at his average before we get to the halfway part of the first period.
Mika Leonard has come in for the Yellowjackets. Russ Ed with it now. Gets it to Leonard. All the way over to Farrell. Farrell with it. Now Thiel. Left hand over to Leonard. Leonard, shot is short. And the Yellowjackets have been short on a lot of their shots here in the early going. Here's Dockin. Larson now, Welch wide open, gets it to him, and he finishes. You cannot leave Jack Welch that open in the paint.
Well, talk about drawing a crowd. You didn't get one Yellowjacket or two, you got three on Grady Larson. Well, I would too, but you can't leave the other big guy open.
That layup no good. Welch there for the board. If you drew it up, this is how Pelican Rapids wanted it with the perfect start. Up 13-0, under 12 to go in our first half. And a three short there from Larson. Yellowjackets the rebound. Leonard with it now. Farrell now. Going to drive right. Gets cut off there by Eisenman. Rustad to the elbow. Kicks it over to Thiel, who will take the three. That's off the iron. Rebound grab by Eisenman.
Every shot right now is at distance, Jason. I think we got to get an inside presence somewhere. Like to see Thiel go to the basket, try to at least draw contact, if nothing else.
Drive dish now with it there. Fay over the near side. Here's Dockin. Dockin drives the runner short. Thiel gets the loose change. 11 to go. Yellowjackets were looking to run. Rustad was leaking out. They didn't see him, but Leonard will drive. His shot is no good. Rebound grabbed by Larson, one and done for the Yellowjackets again.
Really good take there by Leonard, though. You got to put the pressure on. I just am impressed. The offense is great by the Vikings. The defense is even better.
Eisenman with it. Now Dockin. Again, this is with Torres on the bench with 2 fouls. Pelican Rapids taking control. Kick to the corner. Dockin the three. It's good.
And again, it's the quick start by Larson. He's drawn all kinds of attention, and it's what we've talked about. If you got an inside presence who can find the outside guy, it looks beautiful, and it does right now for the Vikings.
Follow-away jumper for Thiel is good. Gets the Yellowjackets on the board as we approach the 10 minutes mark on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. It's all Pelican Rapids here in the early going. Larson again drives, finishes.
Nobody's cutting backside defense off right now, Jason. The Yellow Jackets have to get more physical at this point of the game.
Leonard, nice feed to Zacharias into the lane. Zacharias gets that to go.
It's kind of what we've been looking for, Leonard, to be able to do. Nice assist right there. But again, I like the basket. I like Thiel going to the basket, put some pressure on the Vikings.
Eisenman with it now. Here's Larson to Dockin. Near side it goes. Strive in as Eisenman kicks it out. A corner three. It's good. CJ Fay.
Boy, oh boy, it's been a time. They're just precise. They're on point right now, and everything that they're doing. Again, it could be worse. They missed some easier shots at the beginning. Yellow Jackets have to stem the tide here.
Leonard, a deep three. He hits. A big three-pointer and a much needed three there for the Yellow Jackets. 21-7, they go inside. Turnaround short. Larson tap back though. And Fay misses the three. Farrell battling for the board and a foul. Foul will be on Fay. Well, you look at it, Lance. I mean, talk to a few people that there was talks that this Pelican Rapids team kind of gone cold, looking for a breakout moment. Right now, they've got it so far in the first half as Torres comes back in.
Well, and that being said, we've been a part of a lot of these games, Jason, where don't turn your television off yet. All of a sudden, you see one team cools off, the other one gets on a little run, and it's a good game. That three-point line can sure change it, but boy, they look really good right now.
Farrell drives, is contested by Roysum, and Pelican Rapids comes away with it with the three, and they hit Miguel Torres.
So many weapons right now. You don't know who to go, and when Grady Larson had that good start, he deserved his time sitting right now, but Yellow Jackets out of bounds, and I don't know, you take arguably the best player out, and the guy who comes back in hits a three. It's how it's dialing up right now for the Vikings.
The Vikings right now, if the playoffs were to start, surprisingly enough, in their loaded section would be the number one team in a section that we were talking about earlier today. Has about 9 teams above 500 out of the 23 in the section. Pull-up jumper by Torres is good.
Yeah, that section is something else, and it's going to be fun to see who comes out of that because we've had a chance to see quite a few of those teams. They are really good.
Rustad with it. Jumper, no good. Rebound grabbed again by Welch. 26-7 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Driving to the hoop and finishing is Fay. He's got 5. And now we have a timeout. Vikings on a run. They lead by 21. We'll be back on the 549 Media Network.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives. The cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
It's Giving Hearts Day, and the Perham area is coming together to support local kids in a big way. Help raise $120,000 in just 24 hours for the Boys and Girls Club and Empowering Kids of Perham. Join us on Thursday, February 12th from 11 to 1 at the Boys and Girls Club for Spuds for Love, a baked potato bar prepared by Spanky Stonehearth. It's a free will offering. Dine in or take it to go. You can also give early by rounding up at participating businesses or donate online at givinghearts.org. Let's show our love this Giving Hearts Day.
Welcome back to the Hive. 7:22 to go in our opening half on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. And right now, Lance, it's all Pelican Rapids as they lead by a score of 28-7.
Well, they're just hitting on all facets. It started with Grady Larson, and then it just trickled forth. The Yellow Jackets, again, a little slow on rotation of defense. Maybe it might just be the really good offense of the Vikings as well. So look for the Yellow Jackets. They have to stem the tide. We've talked about this before. You're not going to score 21 points in a few seconds. Chip away at this before half. Try to get it within that 10 to 12 point range.
Farrell with it. Now they're going Thiel in the block. Borman in his hands and out of his hands. Shot clock at 15. Game clock at 7. Farrell with it into the lane. Kick outside. Rustad the 3. It's good for Nathan Rustad.
And I think that's the first uncontested shot the Yellow Jackets have had. It was set up by a really good drive and kick out there.
Hovland with it now to Roysum. Roysum looking to drive to the hoop. And he finishes.
Just really struggling cutting off the dribble drive to the basket, and I'm not really sure why, other than really good athleticism by the Vikings.
Thiel with it. Leonard drives. Shot no good. Rebound grabbed and back the other way come the Vikings. It's Torres off the glass and one for Miguel Torres. The Yellow Jackets foul is on Isaiah Farrell.
Finish was awesome. The pass was even better. To be able to look up floor, see that, hit Torres in stride. He was able then to 2-foot jump stop, let the defense go by. All the Yellow Jackets could do was grab with arms.
Sam Dale, Brandon Anderson in for the Yellow Jackets. Torres at the Horseman Insurance and Investments free throw line. Hits it, makes it 33-10. As we approach the 6-minute mark. Anderson to Rustad, looking inside. It's taken away nicely there by Larson. Now Thiel on the outside. Drives, loses it. And Hovland comes away with it. Larson again. Kick out to the corner. All day to shoot. And hitting the 3 is CJ Fay.
Man, I don't know. I don't have any more adjectives left for Grady Larson. He's just playing out of this world right now.
Rustad to Farrell. Anderson with it now. Farrell again to the right side. Thiel going around the perimeter into the lane. Tough shots fouled. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot a pair at the Horseman free throw line.
Well, and that's what the Yellow Jackets have to continue to do is they've got to keep coming off of ball screens and getting those switches to happen. That's a good matchup for the Yellow Jackets with Eisenman. As strong as he is, if Thiel can get on Eisenman, get to the basket, you're going to get opportunities to get to the free throw line because they're going to reach in, try to cause havoc with the basketball. So, again, the Yellow Jackets got to stay in motion. If you stay stagnant, you're allowing the Vikings to just latch on.
Thiel to shoot the second at the Horseman free throw line. Foul was on Roysum. His first. Thiel goes 2 of 2. He leads the Yellow Jackets with 4 points.
Full court pressure here, a little trapping. Easily broke through by the Vikings, but let's see what they do here. Oh, they had Larson cutting. It was a nice setup there.
Larson to Welch. Now outside of the extra pass to Hovland. That's off the front iron. Another board by Larson though. Dockin now. Into Welch, back to Dockin. Dockin again. Nice ball fake there. Now goes to the near side with it to Eisenman. Shot clock at 7. Welch will take and hit. Jack Welch. He's got 7 now. It's 39-12. Anderson with it. Looking for help. Rustad, the 3. Unable to get that to go. And Larson rebound. Up ahead. Eisenman to the hoop. Lays it up and in. It's 41-12. And Pelican Rapids off and running in this opening half as we approach the 4-minute mark. As Farrell jumpers blocked. Rebound, loose change, grabbed by the Vikings. They're looking to run again. Welch to the lane. The Yellow Jackets get the rebound though. Farrell with it. Anderson will drive baseline. Gets to the hoop, but he's fouled.
Well, and that was a little bit lucky for the Yellow Jackets as he was directly underneath the basket. And it was one of those that the game got sped up for the first time for the Vikings that they didn't get back. Their defense, I love their offense and everything they're doing, Jason, as the first free throw rims in and out. this defense is, there's just no openings for the Yellowjackets. They're moving, they're trying to do what they can do, but everywhere there's a double team. It's like they're playing with 9 guys on the floor.
Second free throw at the Horseman free throw line. It's good for Braden Anderson. Eisenman with it. Excuse me. Over now to Dockett. Back here to the near side, they work it around the perimeter. Eisenman drives, Slaughter, good. Eisenman, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
get that one. For years I have butchered that name. Thiel with it. In the lane, the fall away, gets the roll. He's got 6.
Even that shot wasn't easy. It was a step back, which is in Cypress's wheelhouse. It still was a tough one.
Dockett. Tell he's just ready to launch if he can when he gets that basketball. Reminds me of a guy that we know, Mr. Generic from that area. Dockett launches and gets that to go.
Shooters roll, and again, yeah, it reminds us a little bit of the Pelican Rapids Vikings of old, and they're doing their alumni proud right now.
Rustad with it. Kicks to Farrell. To the near side, Thiel. Quick release on the 3, gets that to go. Into the lane. Kick out up top. Tough pass. Might be the first. Nope. They save it. I was going to say it might have been one of the first mistakes we've seen this Viking squad make tonight. Dockett 3 off the back iron. But another offensive board. Back to Dockett again. Fires again and hits.
There is no shyness in that trigger right there, and he's out there to do one thing, and he does it very well.
Zacharias with it. Anderson now. Drives, kicks. Farrell will take a 3. That one's short. Goes to the Vikings.
Larson with another board. I'm sure he's at a double-double. He has to be.
Tough pass here near side. He's been all over the court tonight, Lance.
It's unbelievable. If I didn't know better, there would be like 3 number 21s on the floor right now because he's getting the loose balls, he's rebounding, and his start, I think, is what really kicked this off for the Vikings.
Farrell with it. Thiel now back to Farrell. Thiel in the lane, the scoop, no good. Rebound grabbed, and Dockett back the other way. Jumper, that's off the back iron by Welch. Yellowjackets the board. Zacharias now, he's fouled all the way by Roysum. His second. Neither team really in foul trouble besides Torres and Roysum, both with 2, but
yeah, think of this as happened with Torres playing sitting a lot of this half, and I'm telling you, he is a really good player. So again, hats off to the depth you talked about earlier, Jason. That's come to play.
Nice move and finish there by Tate Zacharias on the drive on the baseline. Makes it 49-20. What a drive there for Zacharias. Dockett with it.
He's found a home. That's where he made a living in Park Rapids with his 18 points. That's a newfound look for the Yellowjackets. I like it.
Eisman with it to the corner. Inside they go to Roysum. Roysum looking for help, finds it. Here's Fay. Shot clock at 8. Now Roysum is going to drive, gets cut off. Pelican Rapids just gets the shot off, but it's no good. And at half, we don't even get a shot off, and we'll take a break. 49-20 is your score.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Picture this, brand new floors that make your home feel brand new. At Interiors by Winkles in Perham, flooring isn't just what we do, it's all we do. For over 35 years, our family-owned showroom has helped homeowners find the perfect carpet, hardwood, vinyl, or tile. We handle it all. Design ideas, detailed estimates, and expert installation, so you can enjoy the results, not the stress. Interiors by Winkles, where flooring meets expertise. Visit interiorsbywinkles.com to start today.
At KLN Family Brands, culture isn't just something we talk about, it's who we are. Since 1964, teamwork, innovation, and care have guided us in everything we do, from our facilities to the communities that we serve. We believe the world is better when we care for others. Here, you're not just part of a team, you're part of a family. KLN Family Brands. We challenge, we grow, we inspire.
KLN Family Brands.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. A one-sided first half in favor of Pelican Rapids. They lead 49-20 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, and it's balance, it's solid defense, and it's just everything going their way.
Yeah, and it started on the defensive end. They just cover up everything so well. They're in passing lanes, they double off, and then they recover so well. They sprint to every guy on a ball rotation, and they switch off on everything. So they just, that trifecta of things has been really tough for the Yellow Jackets to try to crack. Grady Lyson starts off, and then all of a sudden we go to help on him, and he's finding everybody, and nobody's disappointed for the Vikings tonight. Every single number that got called in the book, you're probably going to go through it, Jason. Every single number that came out there did something for the Vikings, and that's why it's 49-20.
Grady Larson leads the way with 11. Trey Dockin with 9. CJ Fay with 8. Miguel Torres with 8. 7 on the board for Jack Welch. 4 for Ethan Eisenman. And 2 for Andon Roysum. Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets, Cypress Steele with 9. Tate Zacharias 4. Rusted and Mika Leonard with 3 each. And 1 for Braden Anderson. Yellow Jackets just 3 of 4 at the Horseman free throw line. The Vikings 2 of 2.
Yeah, I didn't expect this. I don't think anybody who probably tuned in, if you're watching, expected, even if you just tuned in to look and go, it's 49-20 in favor of the Vikings. The Yellow Jackets have to find a way to get that ball moving. It's become kind of a dribble drive, and you're dribbling right into the teeth of that Vikings defense. They're just too solid. I know that they've left a few open shots. The Yellow Jackets capitalized on those, Jason, but when you're driving into 6'5", 6'8", 6'4", it's really a tough look. So I think the Vikings are the Yellow Jackets are in probably locker room talking about, hey, we just got to go. We got to get going, and we got to get that basketball moving. And if you're the Vikings, you would just rather said, hey, don't put any time on at half. We'll just keep playing. So again, there's another half of basketball, so it can flip around, but the Yellow Jackets are going to have to change up some things. I like the change of defenses that Coach Dirkhuizen was doing. Keep doing those things to try to get yourself back in this ball game.
We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets trail at the half on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
At Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. We are family owned and operated, serving the Lakes area since 1988. Though Hilltop Lumber is our name, we're much more than that. We provide superior consulting and design, accurate estimates, thorough product knowledge, and on-time delivery. We have a full range of building supplies from windows, doors, decking, and siding to hardware, tools, paints, and stains. Take the stress out of building and let us help you find the perfect products for your project. Hilltop Lumber. We help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
This Giving Hearts Day, your generosity helps open doors for kids right here in our community. In just 24 hours, we're working to raise $120,000 for the Boys and Girls Club and empowering kids of Perham, supporting safe spaces, strong mentors, and brighter futures. You can stop by the Boys and Girls Club on Thursday, February 12th from 11 to 1 for Spuds for Love, prepared by Spanky Stoneheart. It's a free will offering. Dine in or take it to go, and every dollar stays local. Give from the heart this Giving Hearts Day.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
You have big ideas, and we know your local business is the backbone of our community. Your next big idea deserves local support from friends and neighbors. United Community Bank is here to support and grow local ideas with local businesses. Let's build something together this year and thrive in 2026. Big ideas deserve local lenders, and when you bank locally, community is the whole point. United Community Bank, your local business community bank. Perham, Frazee, Dent. UCBankMN.com, member FDIC, NMLS number 421829.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Welcome back to the Hive. Second half about to start. Yellow Jackets got a mountain to climb, trailing 49-20 to the Vikings. They'll have the basketball to start the second half.
I think we're going to learn a lot in the first 4 minutes, Jason, is the Yellow Jackets get the ball. Can the Vikings keep up this pace? Are the Yellow Jackets going to chip into this lead at all? We'll find. We've seen a lot of teams with a big lead kind of let off the gas a little bit. I don't predict that from the Vikings. They're just too well coached for that.
Driving Farrell, he's fouled. He'll earn a trip to the Horseman free throw line. I know it's weird to say it with 17:37 to go in the second half, but good opportunity. You get a chance to cut the lead at the clock stop.
Well, they moved the basketball better. They got the ball to the basket. They found out that they can get to the free throw line doing those things correctly. Had to be the talk at halftime with Coach Dirkhuizen and his staff. And again, right now you got nothing to lose. So play hard and get after this, and nice start there with 2 free throws.
Eastman brings the ball up court. Welch with it now, hands it off. Here's Torres. Torres all the way around Larson. Back to Hovland. Eastman now, Hovland again, hands it back off as they exchange in the backcourt. Shot clock at 10. Welch will take a three off the back iron. Rebound tapped around. Farrell with it. Farrell will drive to the hoop and finish. 4 straight for Isaiah Farrell. Makes it 49-24 and a 4-0 run to start the second half. Almost a steal there by Borman. Instead, it's a foul.
Well, this is kind of the game within the game that I'm looking for. You saw really patient offense, even more patient than the first half by the Vikings. You don't know if they're trying to limit possessions. They seem like they can get a good shot through their offense whenever they want to. I'm wondering if they won't pick up pace if this run continues, albeit a small one for the Yellow Jackets right now.
Torres knifes through, drops it off. Tough pass, tapped out of bounds. Will stay with Pelican Rapids.
It's amazing their vision, though. There wasn't much of a seam there, and he almost connected on that pass, and that's just crazy how they see each other.
Larson drives, loses it, and a turnover. Head coach John Gullingsrud was wondering how he just lost the ball like that. Thought there was some contact. Gets the explanation from Mr. Logan Rydell, and we move on.
And a good start here, and a nice move by the Vikings. Pick up full court here. Maybe try to get a little bit of that energy back on your side because it started defensively in the first half.
Farrell with it now, looking for help. Gets it to Zacharias as they regroup. Here's Rustan. To the outside, Zacharias strives. Tough pass, turned over. Thrown in the backcourt. Oh, it goes out of bounds. They'll stay with the Yellow Jackets, I guess.
Yeah, I think Larson threw it on the save, and I guess nobody touched it. But
well, the official was saying tipped, so that made everyone proud. That's why Farrell slowed down. I think he saw that the official saying it was tipped in the backcourt. So in his mind, instantly it was released there. Farrell's shot is short, gets his own rebound though. Now Thiel with it, over to Rustak. Back to Farrell as they work the weave on the perimeter.
Again, things you didn't see, offensive rebounds. It's the little things for the Yellow Jackets now that I'm looking for. Good offensive rebound there by Farrell, keeps another possession.
Foul away is good there for Thiel. He's got an 11. It's a 6-0 Yellow Jacket run. Just like that, it's down to 23. But going inside, Larson affects that play. Off the miss by Welch. Torres thought about it, now draws the foul on Farrell as he went with the head fake.
Yeah, and that was a dandy. I think everybody in the gym thought he was going one way. He decided to go the other way. I kind of wonder, Jason, if they're not going to have to go through Grady Larson here. At some point, he has touched the ball, but out on the perimeter, he just raised such havoc for the Yellow Jackets in that first half.
Faye with it. Spins, looks for help. Here's Welch. Back outside. Torres now, shot clock at 7. He'll take. In and out, no good. Offensive board, Larson puts it on the floor, knifes through the lane, gets the and one opportunity.
So he says, if you're not going to pass me the ball, I'll go get it on an offensive rebound, put it in, look for the three-point play. He has been every single place that the Vikings could have wanted him tonight. The Yellow Jackets have to do a better job of just finding him every time a shot goes up.
Foul on Tate Zacharias, three-point play at the Horseman free throw line for Grady Larson, 52-26. The Yellow Jackets outscoring the Vikings 6-3 in the second half, trying to go down low. It does to Borman, and he finishes.
Good job by Thiel recognizing that double team. Didn't get much on that pass, but just enough to set Borman up as they're really looking for Thiel.
Trying to go post to post. Larson to Welch. Thrown errantly into the crowd. It'll give the Yellow Jackets a basketball.
Yeah, and you just don't see that same drive here out of the Vikings, which it's tough to rekindle what they did in that first half. It was unbelievable. So good job by the Yellow Jackets here stemming into that lead.
Thiel. Back out to Farrell. off the screen. I was going to touch on that a little bit, Lance, as well. It's got to be tough. You have a 29-point first-half lead. Natural, and steals three is no good. Naturally, you're going to kind of let off a little bit.
Right, and I'm looking for them to make a run. Let's see if they push the basketball a little bit. Nice job by the Yellow Jackets getting back. They've slowed the Vikings down just a little bit here. Nice beginning 3 minutes or so for the Jackets. Now they got to win the next three.
Torres off the dribble, gets to the hoop. And a foul. Foul's on Borman. Couple of looks on the face, wondering where was the foul. And they say it's shooting.
So it must have been when he went through on the back side is all I can figure right now. But again, fouls mounting up a little bit for the Yellow Jackets. That's one thing I guess we don't want to give too many free throws here and give them free looks at the basket.
Free throw line brought to you by Horace Mann, as that one was hit by Miguel Torres. Sam Dale checks in as Borman picks up his third, 13:53 to go.
And hopefully these don't ignite Torres. It's got to be hard. He had to sit with fouls in the first half. He's such, you see that pure stroke he has right there. He's been known to score in bunches as well.
He has 10 now for Pelican, as the lead's now back to 26. Thiel with it, over to Zacharias to the near side. Farrell with it.
Again, a lot of standing for the Yellow Jackets. I think we got to get some motion going.
Rustad three, no good.
Guess who?
Larson again on the board. One and done for the Yellow Jackets. As Torres now. And the Vikings working the clock. Find Torres inside, stolen away. Zacharias with a nice steal. Gets it to Rustad. Rustad, the layup, no. And the rebound is corralled by Welch.
Again, I think you just think, oh, there's a 6'8" guy coming behind me. You rush a shot. You don't do your natural progression in shooting.
Torres the three. It's good.
That's what I worried about when the free throws came. Get him rolling here is not a good sign for the Jackets.
Perfect way to warm up a shooter is at the free throw line. Zacharias drives. Tough shot, gets it to go. And a foul. Zacharias with 6 will go to the free throw line now.
And again, that's what we've seen out of Zacharias here the last couple games, is that ability to get to the basket using some of the ball handling skills. That's going to help the Yellow Jackets. Now if they start to dive off and stop that, if he can find an open shooter, maybe we can get a few of those threes rolling here. Free throw good by Zacharias.
At the Horace Mann free throw line. Stay tuned. KLN Family Brands postgame show coming up. They'll recap this game. Steve Sanitation, player of the game, and Otter Tail Power, play of the game. Tough pass inside. Nice defensive there by the Yellow Jackets. Kind of screen the guy receiving the basketball, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, what scares me is that was a good look on a diagonal cut. And the Yellow Jackets, if the pass was better, that's a layup again for Larson. We can't leave him open.
Dale off the glass, no good. Rebound tied up. Held ball will be the call. 12-12 to go on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Busy week on the 549 Media Network. This kicks off a night of what we'll say is 6 total broadcasts. Wrestling tomorrow. My math is right. Actually 5, excuse me. And it will be Minnewaska boys basketball here on Thursday, and then 2 basketball games on Friday. A busy week against the Hornets here at the Hive. Wrestling tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Early start inside. Shot off the glass. Good there for CJ Fay.
Yeah, it's a good week for the Yellow Jackets. This has been kind of a cold start here to the kicking off the week. We knew this was going to be a tough game. Yellow Jackets have responded in the second half. I like to see that. Again, keep that basketball moving. Start working on cuts. There's a nice little curl cut by Farrell.
And the pass off the hands of Dale and out of bounds. Right back to Pelican Rapids.
Well, it's amazing. You talk about depth and you talk about different things. you take a 6'8" guy out of the post, bring in a 6'5" guy in the post.
Now with it. Pull-up jumper there, shorts by Dockin. Yellowjackets outlet ahead too far. And Rustad, good effort, giving chase about 4 rows up.
Well, that's one thing I don't think you will ever not see is effort from Rustad. He is a full energy guy. Again, even on a night like tonight where his shots aren't coming the way they usually do, you see him trying to do everything he can to will the team back into play here.
Royson with the kick to Torres. Dale trying to get a steal. Torres regroups. Now Larson. Nice pass and find. And Dockin gets the roll.
And that's a great three-point shot. But the vision to see all the way across the floor by Larson, that's the difference in this game, plain and simple right now in my eyes, is just how well he sees and distributes. He makes everybody better that walks on the floor.
And Grady Larson will get a breather as Welch will come in. Foul is on Royson, his third, and I think we have a good idea who our Steve Sanitation player of the game might be, Lance.
Have I made that clear enough? I probably have overkilled it, but
he's had that impact on this game.
Yeah, and again, he goes out, and now you got Twin Towers in there at 6'8", 6'5", just making it tough, and what a shot.
Nice play by Tate Zacharias on the drive and finish to work his way through the contact to get the three-point play. Tate Zacharias been battling hard for the Yellowjackets. Back to the line as a foul on Fay, his third. Zacharias at the Horseman free throw line hits that one. He's got 10 on the night. Does Zacharias. 3 for Dockin. It's good. Can't go underneath. Well, you got a guy like Dockin and he hits. It's 65-34.
Well, and if you're the Vikings, you got to be excited. They're playing like 3 sophomores, and they are just seasoned. And Dockin is a nice, sweet shot, and you can see as he's building confidence.
Farrell answers with a three-pointer of his own. Nice 3 there by Farrell, makes it 65-37. The Vikings, Section 8AA champs last year, now moved to Section 6A. There will be a new Section 8AA champion. They went 0-2 at state last year. A steal floater in the lane, doesn't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by Royson.
Good hustle there by Dale. Almost snuck out an extra possession for the Yellowjackets there.
Torres saw the opening, short on the shot, but he got bumped. And Torres will shoot 2.
Just a step not in the right direction for the Yellowjackets here. But what I mean by that is that first step by the Vikings is just a little bit quicker than our first step trying to get there on defense, and then we get on the hip, and it causes some trouble and ends up in a lot of foul trouble for the Yellowjackets here in the second half as the first free throw rims out.
First miss at the line for the Vikings tonight. At the Horseman free throw line, 65-37. Their score in favor of the Vikings. Torres gets that one to go. Mika Leonard, Braden Anderson in for the Yellowjackets.
This rotation for the Vikings is just crazy. They just, I know the score frees them up to rotate, but it's good.
Thiel the 3. Hits that one. Hovland. Dockin around the perimeter it goes. Hovland with it. He'll take an open 3. No good. Rebound inside. Put back Larson. Doesn't finish that one. Thiel the board.
Not many empty possessions for the Vikings tonight. And again, they had their shots there. Nice job by Dale just contesting without fouling.
Dale short on the jumper, gets the rebound. He's going to go up strong, but loses it there by Larson.
Yeah, quick hands by the Vikings. They've got to a lot of basketball tonight by just reaching in, and it's not always something you want to teach, but they're really good at knowing where that basketball is and getting a hand on it.
Rustad with it to Thiel. Thiel drives, lays it in.
Wow, the Seas haven't parted often, but they sure did there. Nice take by Thiel.
Hovland now. Docking into the corner. Now there he's in. And a foul on Leonard.
Yeah, again, why wouldn't you go out and jump the shooter the way they've been shooting three-pointers? I would have done the same thing. You got to get a hand up in their face, and then the shot fake just as you teach it.
Welch hands it off. Now there's Eisenman. Welch backing down off the glass. Go.
Yeah, tough matchup for the Yellow Jackets right there. If he gets to the block, he's going to be darn near unstoppable, and he's proven that tonight, as athletic as he is.
Thiel now drives to the hoop. Shot's no good. He's fouled.
Nice job by Thiel taking it right at the big fellas and getting himself to the free throw line.
He'll shoot two at the Horseman free throw line as the foul is on Grady Larson. And the free throw is good. Second free throw forthcoming at the Horseman free throw line. That's good. 68-45, now down to 23. But Lance, I think you touched on it. The Vikings are now extending the possessions out, which credit to, yes, the Yellow Jacket defense as well in the second half, but do you tell the Vikings working the clock, not in a hurry, not getting up and down the floor as they were in that first half?
Well, they're spreading their offense out. They're looking for back cuts or a three.
That one's no good. Dale skies for the rebound, but goes to the hands of Dockin, and he ends up finishing. Dockin's first bucket that was not a three-pointer. As Leonard with it. Hands it out there. Thiel now to Anderson. To the corner, Leonard. Pull-up jumper for him is good. He's got 5 now.
Again, the Yellow Jackets trying to extend D. Maybe you can get a few turnovers. I think with the Vikings trying to extend, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get driving lanes. You're also going to get back cuts. They're just really good with the basketball, and it's not that the Yellow Jackets aren't playing hard. It's not like they're not playing good defense. It's just they're really, really good tonight.
Well, sometimes you just get punched in the mouth by the opponent, and that's what's kind of happening here with the Vikings tonight.
Well, and sometimes you find out what you're made of. Like I'm impressed with the Yellow Jackets. They came out to battle this second half. There are times where I think teams would have just went, well, it's not our night, so be it, as that free throw misses. They're continuing to battle here. They've cut into the lead a little bit. They're working hard. So you've got that much going for you right now, which I like.
Thiel the three. That's no good. Rebound grab by Iseman. Up ahead, Torres.
It's just so tough when every possession you got to score, and that puts more pressure on yourself. And here's Torres just rising up.
He hits that one. Leonard with it now, hands it off. Thiel drives.
I don't want to saw on whole hum, but it was a tough shot that he just made look easy. He just rose up in the middle of 3 defenders and lays it in, so nicely. It's crazy.
Driving Borman to the hoop. Gets that foul. He's now going to go to the Horseman free throw line.
Another good thing, I've seen more offense happening for Borman here tonight, which is going to eventually help the Yellow Jackets out. you get healthy, you get Razor back in. Now it allows you one more option here for the Yellow Jackets. So, again, time to work on some of these things. I like what they're doing. Coach Durkeisen continuing to coach throughout this whole game. Going to make the Yellow Jackets better.
Under 6 to go, pass up ahead. Welch with it off the screen. Stops at the free throw line, gets it back to Torres, sets the screen for him. Now back to Welch, there's the lane opening up, but closed off nicely by the Yellow Jackets. Welch with it now, drops it off for Royson, but ball got down too low. It's going to say held ball, but instead it's going to be a foul. Royson will be at the line.
Yeah, and again, they just put so much pressure on you to rotate, and it was a good rotation. Unfortunately for Jaden Borman, as the ball came down low, I think he got a piece of the arm, so he picks up his fourth.
Royson hits the free throw at the Horseman free throw line. Tate Zacharias will check in. 5:35 to go. And Royson will shoot the second. And he hits. Leonard with it now to Zacharias. Zacharias hands it off Thiel. Thiel just powering his way through the lane, but the shot doesn't go. Now Leonard with it, back to Thiel. Shot is short. Rebound to the floor. Leonard will take the three off the back iron. Rebound that time corralled by Welch. Torres driving baseline. We'll bring it back outside, work some more clock. Into the lane, kick to the corner. Royson drives back. Under 5 to go. And a foul.
Well, it's so interesting because most of the time you teach, at least we used to teach, don't go baseline because it's like an extra defender. They drive baseline trying to kick across to the other side, and then that rotation just gets the defense all out of whack, and they really use it as a strength instead of a weakness. I'm really impressed.
Austin Adamczyk and Farrell back in. Michael Hanrud and Tyson Tolerud in. And Ethan Eisenman at the free throw line. Gets the roll. Has 5 on the night. They forgot it was 2 free throws, so we got to reset.
I was going to say, I didn't move the camera thinking, wait a second here. And
second free throw forthcoming.
And we'd like to thank Horace Mann. It's a good opportunity for sponsoring this free throw line.
That one is good. Makes it 76-48. Stay tuned. KLN Friendly Brands postgame show. And we'll wrap up this one. Talk about our Otter Tail Power play of the game, as well as our Steve Sanitation players of the game, and talk about the week ahead as Farrell shoots the 3. And there's your Otter Tail Power play of the game. A 3-pointer by Isaiah Farrell on a nice feed on a drive-in dish to him to make it 76-50.
Yeah, again, set up by Thiel again. Draws a lot of attention when he goes into the midst. Nice job there finding an open teammate.
Stolen away by Farrell. Farrell takes a look, drives, finishes. Done all his scoring in the second half. He's got 12. 76-52. Adamczyk. Fettens now goes into the post. Torres with it. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound tapped around and eventually corralled inside. Shot blocked by Thiel on the attempt by Hanrud with 3:40 to go. So we thank you for tuning in. Again, make sure to stay tuned to that postgame show. We have a lot to preview ahead. Some wrestling mat action, some action from the hardwood. Torres And the reverse layup, no good. Rebound grab by the Adamczyk underneath. Thiel with it. In the lane, tough pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Viking basketball. It's been that kind of night. Reed Wokash comes in for the Yellowjackets. 3:12 to go. Fay with it. Husband now. Over to Talarud. Fay again off the screen. Tough pass, almost a steal by Rustad. Torres turnaround drops it in the lane for Talarud. Talarud powers through with it. Three-pointer's no good. Thiel, the rebound. Yellowjackets back the other way. Wokash. Quick pass. Ooh. Goes to the near side. Rustad. Wokash with it. So the corner. Next whistle will have wholesale changes. Thiel. Kick outside. A three from Wokash. No good. Rebound grabbed by Isman. We'll have a timeout. And we'll actually have a timeout. We'll be back.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to the Hive. The Vikings now moving the ball around. First shot attempt sets a timeout, and that one's good for Colton Walters. With the fall away from the baseline. Just how the Vikings drew that up. Adamczyk now to Wokash. And it's stolen by Walters for a moment. Wokash drives, dishes. Adamczyk a three. That one's offline. A rebound grab by Maddox Vondra. Here's Honrud with it. Approaching the minute. Tyson Talarud. Now to Vondra. Honrud around the perimeter. Nedestad. In the hands of Honrud with three on the shot clock. Spins in the lane. Nice move. Just couldn't finish. That was smooth.
That was impressive right there. That spin move, left hand floater, real nice.
Wokash with it. Around the perimeter, the Yellowjackets go. Borman to the corner for Reyes. Borman drives, jump stops, goes up, shot no good. Pelican Rapids will work the clock, and they will pick up a 78-52 victory over the Yellowjackets. They close this one out. And an outstanding performance. The Vikings improved to 16-3. The Yellowjackets fall to 8-10. We'll take a timeout, come back, wrap things up on the KLM Friendly Brands postgame show coming up after these timeouts.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
From the plains of North and South Dakota to the lakes of Minnesota, one remarkable creature thrives, the cold climate heat pump. It cools when it's hot, heats when it's not, and uses far less energy than traditional systems. Those who welcome one into their habitat enjoy year-round comfort, generous rebates, and bills that nearly hibernate. Cold climate heat pumps, cooling, heating, and saving all year. That's efficient comfort. Powered by Otter Tail Power Company.
At Joe Foltz Construction, quality and integrity aren't just words, they're our commitment. Since 2004, our owner-operator-led team of skilled craftsmen has brought dream homes, commercial spaces, and major remodels to life across Lakes Country. We guide you through every step, from custom design and accurate estimates to construction and a 10-year warranty that shows we build for life. Your vision is our blueprint. Joe Foltz Construction, craftsmanship you can trust. Visit us in Perham or online at joelfoltzconstruction.com.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. Welcome back to the Hive, KLN Family Brands post-game show. We thank you for sticking with us as we wrap up a few of our duties here tonight in the Hive. The Yellow Jackets suffer a tough 78-52 defeat 32 Pelican Rapids. And Lance, that first half was well scripted and drawn up perfectly if you're a fan of the Pelican Rapids Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch it because I don't remember many empty possessions, and it doesn't mean you didn't score, but an empty possession to me is a turnover. You don't get the shot you want. It was a thing of beauty by the Vikings tonight, and you just got to step back and give credit where credit's due, and they deserve the credit tonight. They played extremely, extremely well. I'm impressed at how they worked together as a team. The rotation was good in that first half, Jason. They did that with Torres being a little bit hamstrung with 2 fouls in that first half. So, again, they're a really nice team. You can see why they're ranked where they're ranked and that they're going to give some fits. But, you know, it's one of those years you look at their section, they're going to have a dogfight to get out of that section with all the teams that are in there.
It's kind of interesting to see. They're ranked number 2 in the QRF. They're ranked number 6 according to the Coaches Association polls that came out today. The number 1 team in the state in Class A via the Coaches Association is Henning, who is number 3, but the number 2 seed right now in 6A by QRF.
Yeah, it just tells you how good that section is. And again, 6A basketball is going to be just crazy come tournament time. But hats off to the Vikings. They played outstanding, and I'm just going to give them credit. But for the Yellowjackets, I think you saw a few things. They came out of the locker room. I thought they played better in the second half, and they continued to fight. They continued to battle. That's a win. I think you saw Jaden Borman play tougher in the post tonight than we've seen him all year, and that's another athletic, strong kid. That's a win. Tate Zacharias continuing to take the basketball to the hoop and then drawing fouls now as well. That's victories for the Yellowjackets. And sometimes on a night you just give credit where credit's due and you look at what things do we get better at. And there are some things for the Yellowjackets.
And like you said there, I thought their second half effort was outstanding. They end up outscoring Pelican Rapids 32-29 in the second half. So something to build upon as it's a busy week for the Yellowjackets coming up Thursday night. It doesn't get any easier. You face a very strong Minnewaska Laker team coming to the Hive.
Well, and it's how do you bounce back? And that's part of it. You're going to have ebbs and flows in every season. It's not easy. It's a grind to be in the gym, to face really good competition, which the Yellowjackets have. Now you just got to kind of erase the memory here, let it go, get ready, practice the next couple days, and get after it on Thursday.
We'll take a break, come back. KLM Family Brands postgame show rolls on here live from the Hive.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plan. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Welcome back to the Hive. KLN Family Brands postgame show rolls along. We thank you for sticking with us here tonight as we get ready to name our Steve Sanitation's player of the game for Pelican Rapids. Lance, you talked about him quite a bit. He really drove the bus in that first half for the Vikings. It was Grady Larson.
Yeah, he just played outstanding. I think he had close, if not all, the first 11 points of the game when ultimately this game was won in that first run of like 19-3 or whatever it ended up being. He really did that, and then he took the points. He got after the basketball. He rebounded well. He had to have assists. I would be guessing he's close to a triple-double tonight, and that was just a fantastic performance by him.
He finishes the night with 14. Trey Dockin finishes with 17. Excuse me, Miguel Torres with 16. 10 for C.J. Fay. 6 for Ethan Eisenman. 9 for Jack Welch. 4 for Endon Roysum. 2 on the board for Colton Walters as Pelican Rapids finishes with 49 in the first half, 29 in the second half. For the Yellowjackets, Steve Sanitation player of the game, Tate Zacharias, finishes the night with 10 points, but did a lot of nice things for the Yellowjackets.
Well, he just continued. What I liked is he continued to lead with effort and getting to the basket, doing the little things, scrapping. Again, it's going to do the Yellowjackets well to have Tate Zacharias continue on this upswing. He started the year really well, kind of had that middle doldrums, and now we're starting to see the best of Tate Zacharias again.
He finishes with 10. Isaiah Farrell has 12. Cypress Steele with 18. 3 for Jaden Borman. 3 for Nathan Rusted. And 5 for Mikael Leonhard as the Yellowjackets fall tonight, 78-52. We'll take a break, come back, and set up the rest of the week here on the 549 Media Network.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
Interested in working somewhere where you can grow and make a difference? Join the team at Tuffy's Pet Food, part of KLN Family Brands. For over 60 years, we've been crafting high-quality pet food with care, and it all starts with our people. At Tuffy's, you'll find profit sharing, great benefits, opportunities to advance, and a culture that feels like family. Because when our people thrive, so do the pets we feed. Tuffy's Pet Food, where your future is as important as the products we make. Apply today.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
At United Community Bank, we're not just in the community, we're sewn into the fabric of it. We shop downtown, we coach Little League, we're a part of your story. We're not serving customers, we're serving families. And we've done so since 1911. We're here for your first bank account, your first car, your first home. Community is our middle name, and Perham, Frazee, and Dent are our homes. And where some banks have branches, we have roots. United Community Bank, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry. But the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials. It's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back to the Hive as we wrap things up, Lance, tomorrow afternoon. Fun day of wrestling action. The Yellowjackets and the Hornets here with a duel early afternoon or midday.
Yep. We'll be on the air probably in the 4-ish range. We'll get it for sure. By 4:15 we'll be on. We'll try to pick up some things as we go. But again, a long, storied rivalry, the Yellowjackets and the Hornets. We'll dive into that tomorrow in their pregame show, and that's another part to a big week, Jason, is again, this is a rivalry. Tomorrow's a rivalry, but then we turn the tides a little bit to a new type of rivalry for the Yellowjackets. I think Minnewaska we're starting to see more and more. The girls were just there on Saturday. Ended up being a really good game. I like that. We're seeing them more on our schedule. Their football conference now, they're in our district. It's one of those, I think it's a distance game, but I think it's one of those that we're starting to see them more and more, and it's a good thing for both schools to be able to start to build a tradition against each other.
I like that. That's a good way of saying that. That'll be Thursday here at the Hive at 7:30. And then Friday, it's the Battle of the Bees, Yellowjackets, Hornets, girls and boys basketball action. Should be a fun doubleheader on Friday.
Yeah, and again, that girls game I think is one to circle. It'll be fun to see that. The boys, again, busy week for them. They just got to bounce back after tonight. The girls keep on rolling. They have just played so well. Coach Super and his staff and those ladies are just ultimately confident when they hit that floor that they're going to pick up a W.
Well, we thank you for tuning in. Once again, Lance, nice job tonight. I'm Jason Groth. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Interested in working somewhere where you can grow and make a difference? Join the team at Tuffy's Pet Food, part of KLN Family Brands. For over 60 years, we've been crafting high-quality pet food with care, and it all starts with our people. At Tuffy's, you'll find profit sharing, great benefits, opportunities to advance, and a culture that feels like family. Because when our people thrive, so do the pets we feed. Tuffy's Pet Food, where your future is as important as the products we make. Apply today.
You've been watching 549 Media. Don't miss a moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications at youtube.com/@549media. The plays, the energy, the excitement, it's all right here with 549 Media.